All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to your Secret Success Marketing Challenge. Before we get started, I would love to invite you to welcome our newest member, Linda. Welcome to the team, Linda. We're so excited to have you. Tell us a little bit why you decided to join the challenge and what do you want to get out of it?
Well, my name is Linda Tatum. I live in Alabama. I bought my retirement home down here and was going to retire this past July, but decided finances weren't quite where I wanted them to be. So I decided to wait until I'm 62 to retire. I got 2 more years. So what I want to kind of get out, why I decided to join this is so I could grow my business with Viago and maybe look at some other things to do on the side as well. And just basically wanted to grow my business.
Awesome. Well, we are excited to work with you, and we we have discussed your pathways on a private message, right? So, out of the 5 things that Viago offers, and this doesn't just go with Viago ambassadors like we are here. This goes with anybody in any industry. So, if you're watching the recording and you may be in real estate, what are the top 2 things out of real estate that you love that you're most passionate about? So Linda, out of Viago, we have travel, we have skincare, beauty, we have wellness, we have philanthropy, and we have the business wealth building side. So what are the top 2 that really like stand out for you for now until the next 90 days? Because these are the top 2 things that you would want to just focus on when creating content.
Um, uh, Travel, of course, is one of the top things. And I like to do a lot of
Philanthropy.
that word. Yes, thank you.
No problem.
So that's kind of my top 2, along with
Okay.
kind of what the wellness part of it as well, because I'm trying to get healthy after my quadruple bypass that I had 2 years ago. So
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, welcome to the challenge. We're super excited to have you. And I know Shelly filled you in with some stuff. You got connected with us just over a week ago, so I hope you had a chance to look at a few things. Tonight, we're going to be discussing a very important topic on helping you be able to create more people leads on your content, as well as helping them to stop scrolling and stop on your page so that we can get their attention and create curiosity. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's outline. And this week we are talking about how to stop the scrolling. I don't know about you guys, but I have a spouse that does this for a few hours a day. So I catch myself even doing it as well. And it's important to figure out how to get people to stop doing that, right? So what stands out the most, we've talked about in the past, being able to capture eye-catching photos and reels. And now today you will adopt the stop the scrolling techniques that get people stopping on your content. So between the correct phrases and, as I mentioned, photos and reels that we can continue to create. Oh, and we are in 4.0, fix that right there. So accountability partners and check-ins, have we got a hold of Ruben, John Antonio, and Shelly? Has anyone heard from them? And Sharon?
I've not heard
No.
from Sharon.
Okay, I know it's the holidays. I have messaged everybody myself, and it doesn't look like I've heard back from anybody.
Sharon's
So,
out with family.
Ruben?
I haven't heard from Ruben at all.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Who's out with family?
Sharon.
Oh, Sharon. Okay, perfect. All right, thanks for that update. Not only do we want to make sure everyone's present, but we want to make sure everybody's safe and sound as well. So with that being said, let me ask you guys on the call today, where are you stopped? What has stopped you this week from taking action in either one, creating content, or responding to comments and building those relationships to create new appointments to show the presentation or opportunity? What's stopping you guys?
School.
School. Okay, that's a big one. So have we prioritized school in your calendar and then gone through and added your content creation days around that?
Nope, but I'll write that down, take notes for that.
Perfect. All right. And then remember, we shared the how to strategize, organize, and prioritize your calendar video in the chat. So if you haven't seen that yet, that will definitely bring some insight on how to be able to manage all of your life activity.
Mine was
Great.
just being on travel, going home for a funeral, so that's why I
Oh,
didn't do much
yeah.
last week. So,
Yeah, I understand. And I have been stopped as well. And, you know, there are times in our life where we just have to just stop and understand that it's okay and not feel the guilt behind that. And the worst thing you could do is allow yourself to feel bad about you not being productive in your business or in whatever it is that you want to accomplish because of a death. Or in my case, I had a really bad headache, and I don't ever get headaches. So I just allowed myself to rest. And then today I had a very more productive day. So as you continue to go through the journey and the process of maybe the 5 stages of grief that you're going through, just understand that the best thing you could do for yourself is listen to your body and just allow it to be without stressing. Now, if you're doing it for weeks on end, months on end, then it becomes an issue. And that's when there's more coaching around how to remove yourself from your negative forces, I like to call them, right? What's stopping you? And it doesn't sound like you have that issue because you're here, you know, after just a week. So I celebrate you in your strength for stepping out and getting uncomfortable and being here. So if you ever need someone to talk to on the side, you can always count on me. Anyone else?
thank you for
You're
that.
wel-
And
yeah,
it,
you're welcome, Linda.
I learned that in grief share that you can't put your life on hold. So I'm stepping out.
Amen, sister. That's the way to do it. Yep. Anyone else been stopped this week that wants to share their challenge?
Mine was actually work, but mainly I went back to I'm sorry to say this, but Mel, you got in my head. Hey, get back to your calendar and start setting what's called things on your calendar and stuff like that. So mainly
Yes.
all my work days, all my off days, that's when I'm starting to plug everything into my calendars and making phone calls and stuff like that. So yeah, I just
Perfect.
gotta have it go on and on in my head and things like that.
Yep. Yeah, I do the same thing, Phil. I hear my coach, you know, get up, you know, you work too hard. Don't let this become a habit, you know, don't lose what you work so hard for. Get going, you know, eat the right things, you know, get in the gym, do the sauna, you know, continue staying consistent. And I talked about that today on my stories, how, you know, we're going to face challenges, and it's not about the challenges that we face, it's about how we react to the challenges. And as long as you're staying consistent, you're going to get results. So don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. And that's why we talk about how it's so important to take care of yourself. I don't think I've shared this with you guys, but I've talked about it in my coaching courses. And it's the 5 F's. And those are the most important things in my life. It's everything that contributes to who I am. And those 5 F's that are in priority of importance starts with my faith. Faith is always first over everything. Even myself, even my husband, everything that I do, faith is first. Then fun. I come next, right? For me, my spirituality is God. I come second. I have a bracelet that says I am second. My husband's like, well, what am I first? I was like, no, babe, you're third. He's like, wait, what? I was like, God's first. I was like, God's first, I'm second, you're third, everyone else comes after. And he accepted that. So fun is second because I got to take care of me. If I don't take care of me, then I'm not going to be able to take care of anyone else, right? Then
Yeah.
comes my fitness, which is also taking care of myself. Then comes my family, and then comes my fortune. So faith, fun, fitness, family, fortune. Those are the 5 F's that encompass everything that I am and how I live my life. And if it doesn't contribute to one of those F's, then it's not something that I add into what it is that I'm doing.
Gotcha.
All right. Anyone else want to share their challenges they had this week? Okay, let's jump right back into the calendar. Your expectations are to make sure you have your camera on. I feed off your energy as you feed off mine. Make sure your distractions are off. If you're still having some challenges around distractions, remember I help with the Laser Focus Fundamentals, which is my baby course. I absolutely, not like the little kid course, more like my most passionate course, because it helps people not only understand how to get in action, but stay in action. And it's usually the distractions that are overcompassing you and your ability to stay consistent. So if you want more information around those courses with the Top Earners Academy, please, reach out, and I will definitely love to enhance you in those areas as well. Also, make sure that you write down your questions, put them in the chat. If you're watching the recording, just respond in the comments below for the fastest response, or actually in the group thread with the messenger chat. This is your 8-week agenda. We have covered Prime to Win and Sell. So Linda is just starting with us. So that will be one of your last phases that we do together. And then we are now currently in the Prime to Buy, the launch phase. We talked about promoting to avatars, your epiphany bridge. And now tonight is all about how to what is this? How-tos with stop the scrolling techniques. Okay, that's not bad. I think we're just going to change it really quick though. How to stop the scrolling techniques, which is what you're going to learn with eye-catching hooks. Okay? Like I said in the messenger chat, this is a very important call because it's what everyone does, and in order to get them to stop, we're going to use eye-catching hooks. And then we'll move into phase 2 review, and then as well as ending with the Prime to Optimize systemization phase. Okay, so I want to go through and review some of your content. I know I've seen a lot of you guys putting out some great things. So let's start out with Phil first, and then we'll go into Robin's.
Hey Mel,
All
I'll
right.
probably have to change my background. The top part, I keep on trying to fix it, but it keeps on going back to the same thing for the computer.
Okay. Now, did you change the format of your picture? Because this is still a rectangle. I want you to see the difference. You may not capture what I'm saying. So when I come to my page and I click on this, you see how it shows as a rectangle structure
Yes.
format? So when you go to Canva, I want you to just start over with a new Facebook cover photo.
Gotcha.
So when you're in Canva, you're going to type Facebook cover photo. And then if it's, I know your pathways are around travel and business, then you
Yes.
could put travel after that, which is exactly what I did. And this is the picture that I found for the background. I added my photo on top and then these words.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you said Facebook cover on the rectangle one?
Yeah. So when you go to
Okay, gotcha.
canva.com, you're going to type in the search Facebook cover photo and then travel at the end of that. And it will pull up, you'll find great photos that you can use. Or you can just use a blank one because it looks like this is your photo, right? With the Grand
Yes.
Canyon or Sedona in the background. So
Yes.
just add that photo into a blank template.
Okay, so I can use a blank. Okay.
Yeah, you can use a blank one. And this is a great photo, so I would definitely use it.
Okay.
Okay, so tonight we're reviewing content. Black Friday is coming. What's some items you're looking to save on during this Black Friday? Drop in the comments below. So this is great, except that it's very broad. when you're asking for someone to drop what they want, it doesn't get people to think very fast. It
Okay.
takes time to be like, what do I want? I actually have my husband asked me what I want for the holidays, and I didn't even know. Like, when people ask you these things, you can't even like on the spot think it. So I write down in my notes what I want, and then I tell him, right? So when you make it so broad, it's the same way for everybody, not just me. Probably when you guys think about it, you too, right? So what you can say instead is a more direct question.
Okay.
What's the number one thing on your holiday shopping list? You see how now people they refer back to they can think, oh, I have a list. And it reminds me, yeah, I have a list of things I want. Now I can go back. What's the number one thing on there? And now you're going to get people to respond to that.
Gotcha.
And then you could also check out mine in the comments below. And then you can put yours and start yours.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now, the thing is, due to we had the Black Friday thing going on, we stay away from that part and what they were showing.
What
Leave
do you
that
mean?
off my page.
Like advertising the list?
Yes.
Okay, great question. Definitely no on
Yeah.
your profile. If you
Gotcha.
want to advertise it, you can add it to your story.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Now, with people that I've talked to who have posted it, and people that I've talked to who have used it on their story, and for me that I've used it on my story, I haven't sold anything that way.
Okay.
And I've had probably less than 3 people inquire on what it is.
Gotcha.
So it's not something that I do frequently.
Okay.
Now, what I like to do is if I'm making a shake, I'll do a live and I'll talk about because it's not business, because my pathway is not wellness and it's business for your situation. I would say, wow, it's so cool that I get to not only stay healthy with these amazing clean products, but by showing you how I'm using these products, I earn an income. Ask me how you can earn an income from home this year coming up too. You see
Okay.
how I can relate my products in my business, but not sell the products,
Gotcha. I gotcha.
right? And the same thing
Yes.
in stories. So I'll say, man, I'm so glad that I have my recovery before my workouts, and I'll have a picture of me with my recovery,
Okay.
right? As far as this post I saw a few weeks ago, this
Yeah, I
last
had,
week, it was
yeah, I had
really
to put,
great. You added more you added more
yes.
emojis, it looks like.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted to add is that using one photo is going to capture people's attention more so when they're scrolling versus having two.
Gotcha.
Because it takes more time for the naked eye, to understand what they're looking at in one photo versus even two.
Okay.
And then you can talk about how it was in Dubai, or you could talk about how amazing it was in the Great Wall of China.
Gotcha.
All right.
One picture. Gotcha.
One picture. Yeah. Great profile picture. You're right in the center. I would actually bring it down even a little more so your head's more in the middle and you have a single background. Now,
Okay.
now that I have this, I want to share with you guys a tool that I did. I don't know if Androids do this, but I know Apple does this, and it's really cool to be able to create a photo and have no background. So let me show you what that looks like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking
think-
about?
well, let's see what pops out because I was just
I
playing
need to grab
around
my
and
charger.
I discovered it. So I don't know if if I can add it. Photo. It's kind of silly, so don't judge me, all right?
Too late.
Where is it?
Sorry about that. I had to grab my charger.
It's okay. Yeah, I gotta find it. Yeah, like I was saying, like I was messing around and I think I did it by accident.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, exactly. That's what happened to me too. And now it's like a really great tool because we want to be able to um have a background that's clear, right? So when you go to your photos, let me find one.
What's on that one?
So let's say this one, okay? If I just want me and I don't want all the girls getting ready behind me, when you have on the iPhone, you can hold your finger down. Oh wait, this is, yeah, it did it anyways. And it draws an outline. You actually can't even see it. Can you see it like drawing an outline on my camera? It doesn't
Yes,
show you on the Zoom. I don't know why.
you're
So
glowing.
now I can copy it. I hit copy and then I just go to another photo editing. I use Studio, which is run by Google. And then I just create, as you can see, I've done it with my profile picture. Oh, I didn't mean to hit image. And I do transparent. So then you could pick any color you want. And this is a free app, by the way. And I hit paste and it only pastes me. And then I can edit it, do what I want. I can change the background color.
So is that how you added yourself to the picture that you have on your profile with that?
Yep, that's
Okay, I got
exactly what
you.
I did. I used that so you can see like my picture stands out because it's a white background.
Gotcha.
That's cool. Thank you for
Yeah, right?
sharing.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, it doesn't show it. Oh, here it goes. Okay, and then after I edit my profile picture, I go back and edit the actual post. And this is a really important one because everybody sees your profile picture. So you want to make it very valuable.
Mm.
I just was like, I'm gonna put everything out there. Call me on your save my number as your global travel vacation needs ambassador, and let me help you compare our prices. Text me, call me for luxury resorts and experiences.
Mm.
And I say luxury because I don't want to attract people that want to stay in hostels. You know, I've had that. They're like, oh, I like to stay in a hostel. I'm like, okay, this is not for you.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
I'm like, I'm looking for the bougie people. All right, so great job, Phil. Let's go check out Robin's.
Hey, Robins.
Don't worry,
Yay!
you're
Look
next.
at this. I know you just updated it, but on the computer, it's not showing the entire cover photo.
Ah, okay.
Let me make it bigger just in case. Yeah, you see, Robin, it's not showing the whole cover, the picture. So you got to go back in there and edit it. You're also using a square versus a rectangle.
I
Mm.
did Facebook cover.
So, okay, maybe it's something that I'm teaching. Let me go and see. Hold on.
Robin, I probably did the same exact thing you did.
Okay, let's do this together. So if I go to Canva,
But you guys did it on your phone or on your laptop?
Phone.
Phone.
I usually
Yeah,
do
it's
it on my phone too. Okay, so let me show you on the phone instead.
Yeah.
Thanks
Okay.
for bringing that up.
I only said it because I remember you brought that up the first day.
Yeah, it's different.
And I haven't only been using my phone and not my laptop since then.
Okay,
Okay.
so I think what the difference is this is actually a Facebook post versus
Okay.
the actual, was that rectangular one that you were talking about?
Yeah. So at the very top, you see it says search your content and Canvas.
Yes.
So I go here and I just type Facebook cover photo.
Oh, okay.
And
Good.
what you want to do is you want to make sure the ones that you're looking at are all rectangle.
Yeah, I see it now. I see
Yeah.
it now.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
got it.
Got it.
Get the rectangle one.
Okay. Back to Robin's page. Cute profile picture, girl. I love it. You in uniform. This is your pin post. Yay. Perfect. If you're looking to post your piece of content at the top of your page, that's what a pin post does. So you'll just go to any post you want. You'll select these 3 dots and it'll say, do you want a pin post? You can only have 1 pin post. If you post another pin, it will automatically remove your last pin. So make it, one that really stands out. And as you can see, Robin got 177 comments, so that's great. And you did awesome. I read this earlier. You talked about how to get paid and do it from home. I would add a few emojis and then just edit the cover photo to fit. Also, keep in mind, when you have these cover photos, you want to make sure you go back and delete the ones that didn't fit,
Yeah, I
or else
did.
they'll still be there.
Okay.
Okay. So when people go through all your cover photos, if they ever do, it won't look like the same one you're editing every time.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So what else do we have? Black Friday is definitely loading. What's something you're looking to save on during this Black Friday? Drop in the comments below. Yep. So same thing, Robin. Be more precise.
Okay.
Okay.
That's probably it. Oh, I did post something else the other day. I think it was like nope, that's not it. Quotes.
Okay, I just want to remind you guys, when you're using your social media page, it now becomes your business.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want other people to post on your page, I would make sure that it's related to your content, your pathways.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So if it's not, then I wouldn't recommend posting it. Now, if you are celebrating, a birthday, and you are talking about the opportunity of business, you can share personal experiences with your followers, but relate it to your pathways.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say something like, man, I'm so grateful that I get to celebrate Robin's birthday in Dubai because of this amazing travel club that we're a part of. And not only are we here to celebrate, but we're learning how to become financially free and teach others how to do the same thing. Happy birthday, Robin. I love you.
So this
And
person actually tagged me, so I guess I just wouldn't allow
right.
them.
Yeah, just don't allow it. But this one, if you're doing Sunday service and you're sharing that, again, you got to relate it back to your pathway.
Okay.
So for me, I would not be where I'm at financially if it didn't start with my faith. If it didn't start with knowing that I gave all my faith over to my higher power, which contributes to me attending services to make sure that that is a priority in my life in order to make sure that I'm able to sustain a financially wealthy lifestyle. And you'll see all the time, I have days that are allotted to my spirit. So I talk about Tuesdays are training and parable Tuesdays, and then I have faith and freedom Fridays. So I have that also very well into my content. So just again, relate it to how it pertains to your travel or in your business. Okay.
Gotcha.
What's the purpose of this ground beef? Just to help people be aware. Remember, whatever you're sharing, you have to think. When we start going into systemization phase and we start generating new leads to come to your page, they're going to scroll, right? And they're going to say, wow, this is cool. Travel, yes. Black Friday savings, awesome, yes. And then boom. Doesn't pertain to the person that wants to travel and save on Black Friday. So now they're like, oh, all right, let's go somewhere else. They stopped scrolling. The goal is to get them to keep scrolling on your page. Okay,
Okay.
so the more extra you're adding to your page, then the more likely they're going to stop scrolling on your page. And the goal is to get them to keep scrolling.
Gotcha.
Got it?
Okay.
All right. Anyone else want me to quickly review their page?
Victor.
All right, let's move on because I want you to get this stuff covered. Okay.
Okay.
My promise to you is catch up this week. I also have to create a cover photo for our 7-Figure Secrets Network Marketing Facebook group page. So I wrote that down to do. Because I know that it's going to be worth it, right? Making sure that everything ties in. Remember, this is an investment you've made, so show up and do the work. So let's do this. Let's prime to buy. What does hooks mean to you? When I say we're going to learn about hooks, what does that sound like?
You catch
Something-
somebody and then
Yeah.
they keep on what's called. You get their attention. So now
Yeah.
they're like, okay. Now I want to see what this person's all about.
Yeah, just like fishing, right? You go out, you put a hook at the end of the line, and yeah, you catch a fish, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to hook them in, reel them in. So there's several things that we could do with hooks. I want you to know that you can plan your hooks, okay? I'm going to give you a list of hooks that you have access to. I'm not good at creating hooks. I just go to the list and I find a hook that I want to use and I add it. I don't make it hard. I make it very simple. Okay. I try not to use my brain as much as possible. Okay. So you can plan your hooks. What that means is you can review what kind of hook you like to use and take pictures around that. I personally have not done that. I just decide what I want to create in content, and then I go find a hook that matches or relates to that. Okay. So either way, it works fine. You can also try filming hooks. Try 3 different hooks and create films around it. So if you find a hook that sounds pretty cool, then you could say, wow, I'm going to create content around that hook. Okay. You can also do hook stacking. This is something I just learned recently, and I'm going to try and incorporate it myself. Stack multiple hooks together, which means you can try a verbal hook, you'd say with a caption hook in the content you write, and or a subliminal hook like you in the airport getting on a plane. For example, the text on the video of your reel you create, you're missing out if you're not doing this, ... right? And then at the start of your video, you're saying something like, I've been traveling for a while, and one thing I always love is whatever it is pertaining to your hook, right? Getting in airports and buying whatever, or seeing the stewardess, or whatever it is that brings you joy and passion. Again, you're creating content that you love doing because your followers are going to love it as well. So we have several tools for hooks. We have easy sheets accessible in the Messenger chat. I suggest saving them to your photos for faster access. Let me pull those up so you can see what those look like and see what kind of hooks are on those. Again, when I'm creating content, the very first thing I do is I go find a hook and I find which is the best hook that relates to my content. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so if you're in the Messenger chat, again, you'll go down to the top menu. This time you're going to select View Media Files. And then you'll scroll down. I'm going to re-forward them because I guess you may not see content that I'm seeing if you've joined after I posted it. So this is one. As you can see, it's a list of 20. This video is for, that would be a hook, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but ... that's a hook. All of these are things that will stop people and want to learn more, okay? Here's a secret that others aren't telling you, right? So let me go ahead and forward this back into the group so you can save it. That's one sheet. Here's another 14 hooks ideas. You can do the top 10 reasons why you should blank whatever. Okay, steal this strategy for whatever. I don't like to use words that are negative connotations, so I would change that to take this strategy instead of steal. Okay, or you can just simply say stop scrolling and then do like eyes emojis or, you know, the arrow down button. So here's another one you can use. And then here is another one. Oh wait, is that the same one? Yeah, here is the other one. So these are more of questions and answers. In one word, what do you live for? Right? Or in one word, what's on your Black Friday list, shopping list? Right? Or something like, what could you pay more attention to in life? So this is another one. Again, you can just keep them in this group, but I would suggest saving them because you may not always have access to this group. All right. It looks like Robin created an album somehow. Oh, okay, you deleted it. All right, so what this looks like, I want to show you on my content so you can really just see how this goes. So my pin post, life update, live, right? That's a hook. Like everyone wants to know what's going on in your life, so it's an update. All right, that's a hook. Here's another hook. This just happened. That was today's live. All right. People want to know what, oh my God, what happened, right? Hey, this is all you need. Oh, wow. What is all I need? Right? My phone number. Okay. Join us for a free ... Ooh, people like free. What is it? You see how these are all capturing your attention? Okay. Here's the secret sauce. And then I just go and list a few things that pertain to success. Okay. Pretty simple, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, you can also find these documents in the Facebook group. So if you're in the Facebook group, this is what it will look like. You go under files. And then you have additional items here that I'm going to share with you. So those additional items are one, your Show Up and Shine workshop kit. Have you ever guys heard of content creation maps?
Maps?
No?
Maps. No.
So if you have if you're struggling around creating something and you're not sure what to do, or this is really great also for writing a book, you would take your pen, you would take a pen, you would take a piece of paper, and you would draw a circle. And I would put Melanie's pathways, right? And then I would write, my pathway is travel and business. So this is what a mind map looks like.
Mind map.
Now I would say, okay, what do I love about travel? Checking off bucket list. Team trips. And then through team trips, I would write the next one, Dubai, because that's the next one we're planning, or the one that we did already, Thailand. And then I would continue doing this until I get ideas that would conspire and motivate me or inspire me to start writing around that. That's what a creation map looks like. Okay.
Got it.
So I have a show up and shine worksheet for you. And that show up and shine worksheet has additional ideas for you to generate new content if you're stuck. Okay. This is what was given to me when I signed up for the year-long course and spent $30,000. And they taught me how to maybe do like a 21-day launch plan or a 7-day launch plan. So if you're going into Black Friday, you can do now, hey, 2-day countdown, and it will give you ideas of how to stack content on top of each other going into whatever it is that you're going into for that plan. Make sense?
Yes.
So this gives you a lot of great things, additional things we've talked about in the past on call to actions at the end of your post. You have secrets and sexy offers or fearless stories. So this gives you additional ideas if you are just stopped, okay? So you can also find this in the file section right here under show up and shine. And then we will drop it again in the messenger chat so that you can see it tonight as well. And that will be saved under files instead of the media section. So I will forward that to you guys now so you can save it. Let me know if it pulls up for you in the chat. Okay. And then on top of that, we also have a 100 engagement post. So if you've ever seen my post on my page where I'm just like kind of giving value, but not really asking for anything. Let me show you what that looks like. Right here. So this is a value post. So the will to succeed is important, but what's more important is the will to prepare. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not, making an offer. I'm not telling a story. I'm not creating any kind of reels or lives. It's just providing value. So this 100 engagement post is that list that you can use and not have to try to think on your own of quotes or Bible verses or inspirational ideas. You can just take this, copy it, and post it. This is what as you continue to develop your business and you create additional streams of income, this is what I've invested in and gave to my virtual assistant who posts for me. And I just give him the list and he does those posts for me. Okay, so you have this. And these are posts that are proven to convert, meaning that people love them and they will respond to your post simply because they're inspired by what it means and what it says and what it provides value for them, which is great because now we're creating new leads as well as inspired people to continue following you on what you're sharing. Okay.
How often do you post that?
I have him do it 3-4 times a week.
Okay.
So I try to have something going out at least every day. Okay. And then we have on top of that engagement questions. So you have a list of 50 questions that are engagement. So it's asking a question. What's something you think every person should experience in their lifetime? See my response in comments below. Travel. Seeing the Great Wall of China, going to Dubai, right? Whatever it may be. Would you like to be famous? If yes, what for? In one word, what do you live for? In one sentence, who are you? All right. Now, are people going to always respond? No. But again, you're just engaging with your followers so that when they do respond, it helps your algorithms. Okay? So if you're like, man, I don't feel like posting today, then just go to one of these engagement questions or your engagement post and just copy something and post it. So you're not always trying to discuss or figure out what to post. You can also use this stuff. Again, you'll find this under the file section, and then I'll repost it to the messenger chat. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Simple, but very valuable information tonight. So tonight, I want you to create a post, decide what type of post you're going to create. There's 5 types of posts, Linda. There's a live, there's a reel, there's an offer, there's a 2-step, and then there's also a story post, okay? Pick your hook or your question. Make sure that you prime your page. You're going through and you're going through your news feed, and you're responding to everybody's other content to engage them and strike up notifications on their phone so that they see that you're online. And then you go and create your posts, and they're gonna be more likely to see what you created because you primed your page. If you forget to prime, remember on your phone only, you can X out and save that post before actually posting it. You can't do that on the computer, okay? Then you'll post, respond to the comments, especially in the first hour is very important to help algorithms. And then you move those comments into messenger chat. So when I have responded to all of the people that have commented on this, so that it shows that I have more comments. Everyone gets a comment, okay? And then I move those comments into a conversation. This person signed up. All right. It's probably because I actually never met, I've met her at a company event in our previous company, and she was on someone else's team, and she's been following me, and she signed up not too long ago. Okay. And then of course, oh, here's one I missed. So this is actually someone on my radar to enroll. So I would comment, and then I would go over his name, and I would directly message. And as you can see, I already tried to, oh, I don't know why it's not populating over here. There it goes. As you can see, I actually tried calling him. So I've been talking to him now for a little while. So the conversation would have started, okay, he joined the Facebook group. So since 2018, I haven't talked to him. He joined our Facebook group in the 7-Figure Social Marketing Secrets. And then he responded, and this is another task that my assistant does. So anybody that's new to the group, I have him message everybody to share who they are in the group and welcome them. Okay, so they usually respond, and then we had the conversation. We were at an event together in Mississippi for our previous company, and we just continue to talk. Okay, so I'm just still trying to move the conversation to a Zoom and show him what we're doing with Club Viago.
Gotcha.
As you can see, he hasn't responded, so I just do a quick bump up message. When people are like, what's bump up? I'm like, just to show you that I messaged you in case you missed it. All right. So now he hasn't checked my message, and today's Wednesday, so I want to follow up with him. Okay. So just
Yeah.
just because I've been doing this longer and, you know, made more money, just along with the other top leaders, we have to do as much follow-up as you do. All right? So that's what that looks like. If I had 8 comments here, it was probably only 4 because the other 4 were me.
So when you try and call them off of Facebook, you use Facebook to call them?
If I don't have their personal number in my phone, yes, I'll call them straight to Facebook.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Okay. Any questions on that?
Nope, you answered it for me.
Yay. All right. So that's what it looks like to move comments into Messenger and then move the conversation into an opportunity presentation video. I've been getting on the lives with Eric's team. He does it 3 times a day, 2, 6, and 9 p.m. Eastern. So I prefer people to see a live and have them experience the community because there's usually about 30 to 50 people on them.
Right.
I had someone on it today, very impressed. I was just doing power hour calls. I'm still also doing the traditional way of building because I have a ton of phone numbers in my phone. And I don't even know how I met this person. I called him. I got him on the live. He's very interested. He lives down the street from me. And him and his wife are going to take a look at the information I sent. And we're going to meet up again on Friday to go over the comp plan. Okay, so continue doing what works. All right. So let's take the next 30 to 4. Actually, we only have 30 minutes left. So let's take the next 15 minutes to create this post that you want to do. I'll give you 25 minutes and then we'll close out the call. And I'm going to create a reel. So I will show you how I do that. Oh, and let me share those documents back into the group so you have that in the chat. Looks like someone created a reel for me, and they invited me to be a collaborator. So one thing about being a collaborator is when you approve that, it will automatically go on your page as well for Instagram. So it's really great. I know for my team, I collaborate with them a lot because especially if they're in the content, you know, it's less work for them. They just have to approve it and it will go straight to their page. So I'll share my screen with you so you can see what that looks like. Happy Thanksgiving, Victor. Enjoy your time with your son, and we will see you guys next Wednesday. Make sure to stay in tune with the chat. Don't forget to share your content there so we can give you feedback and support your content as well. Is that Ruben? What's up, Ruben? All right, I'm glad you dropped in. We talked about hooks tonight, so you'll have to catch the replay because it's really important that you learn about that. And then also, we're creating a piece of content right now together for the next 20 minutes. So if you haven't done that today, we can do that here together. And I'm also pulling up my phone to share with you guys what it looks like to collaborate, as I was going to create a reel, but someone did it for me tonight. And I'm just going to approve that reel so that it shows up on my Instagram page. So under my messages, this is the reel. And then I can just select view request. And what's really great also about allowing this to go on my page, a lot of their followers, this Mako Productions is a film crew for the fitness show that I did. So all of their followers will see my content and they start becoming my followers, which is a really great thing to also have. So you just go view, and then right here under review is where you'll approve it. So I'll select review, and then I can hit accept. And once I hit accept, it goes right onto my page. Okay, so that's the message. And now I can go to my page and you can see it's right there. And then what I like to do is also share it to my story. I would suggest if you're not using stories to do so, because people look at those a lot. And it's a really great way to create curiosity with what it is that you're doing, and especially the lifestyle that we're living. And this is another one that someone collaborated with me yesterday. The only thing about these is I don't think that you can have it go to your Facebook page. It's only through Instagram. Yeah, I don't see it. So that's the only downfall. So then I could ask that person to send me, please send me the video so I can also share it on Facebook and other platforms while mentioning you and your awesome services. All right, but if I wanted to create a reel, I would just go to the plus at the bottom. And what's great about creating your own reels is that you can share the content, have it automatically shared to your Facebook. So this reel that I created. Was one that I did on Instagram, and it automatically shared to my Facebook. So I don't have to create it in both places. And then if you've noticed, I try to, on my Instagram and my Facebook, keep a like colored structure so it's easy for people to continue scrolling. So it's easier on the eyes when you try to keep it more color coordinated. So as you can see, like there's more green now and gold and yellow in this section. And as you can continue, I try to do it as much as possible, but sometimes it just doesn't happen always. But you can see a little bit how that looks. And then sometimes I'm just like really on point. Like here, there's a lot of pink. And then I moved into the green, and then it was white and red. Same thing with my Facebook. I try to go off of the colors that is being visible. So
what you're sharing, is that Instagram? I'm
This
kind
is
of
Facebook.
illiterate with these.
oh, no worries. This is Facebook.
Okay.
And then I have my Instagram is here.
So that's
Oh.
Instagram. Okay.
What if you're just getting started, I would focus on one platform. But if your Instagram and your
Okay.
Facebook are connected, then you could do both. Now, I decided to launch a new page on Instagram, and I put it here right into my bio so that people can I can attract just travel. So this is my business page. Magic Money Mel, top 1% affiliate marketing mentor, make money and memories with Mel, $1 million travel industry earner, message me ready to learn more. And then here's my travel only page. I highly recommend not doing this because you have followers already on your personal page, which is what I highly recommend using. The reason why I started this page is because I've been on Instagram for 15 years, and there's a possibility that I'm not gaining new followers because it's so old, which is why I started Travel Queen
Okay.
Mel. And I don't even run this page. My assistant runs it. Because it's just the more content you have to create for other pages, the more work you're creating for yourself. So he goes in here and just goes on he has access to all my photos, and I tell him to post a photo every day of me traveling somewhere.
Okay.
And I'll create
right.
the reels, and I'll just share the travel reels to this page as well.
Okay.
And then I direct
Oh.
people to also follow my page at Melanie Levitz. But this is
Okay.
strictly Travel Queen Mel, helping families travel more for less. Checked off 44 countries and 48 states, message travel deals to save thousands. And guess what?
Okay.
I actually had somebody here. Let me switch to this account. So I had somebody reach out the other day. Here they are. I'm interested in the franchise. Hello, where are you from? I'm from Spain. That's my first question because we're not open everywhere, right? Okay, we're open in Spain. Perfect. Oh, nice. What do you do there? So now I'm just going into what I've learned traditionally in our industry with forming, right? Where are you from?
Okay.
What's your occupation? What do you do for fun? Your recreation? And then I go into the message. So she just jumped in. This is what I love about social media marketing is inbound messages. I didn't know her at all. She found me on my travel page. She messaged me, I want in. So I asked her what kind of franchise, just to be clear, because I'm like, I never got that before. You know, a franchise, people don't understand what we do, right? So they just think it's a franchise or whatever they think. So she's a waitress. I want to change my life. I would like to know more about your multi-level. Okay, so now she's a little more direct. All right, okay. Are you available today or tomorrow to jump on a Zoom with me to learn more? Now I got the new message. Honey, we don't have the same schedule. Besides, I don't speak English. I use a translator. Do you think you could tell me a little bit about everything that works here? Yes, I can. And we can show you in Spanish.
See,
How is tomorrow or Friday to see all the information? So I'm the type of person that just isn't going to send a video. I want to get a time that they're going to watch it so I can follow up with them right away. If
gotcha.
if I send the video, it's me just constantly following up if they watched it, rather than having them commit to a time that they're going to watch it. Okay.
Okay.
And then,
All
of
right.
course,
And I,
to know that I'm an expert in this. So what I would do is I would go to Google Translate and I would convert it into Spanish.
okay. I didn't create any content tonight only because I'm having to focus on work at the same time I'm doing this, so I apologize. It's kind of my busy season for my regular work. So,
Okay. I understand. And then I always just share on my story here, so that it goes to my travel page as well. All right.
okay.
How's
Yeah,
your along?
I just posted.
Yeah. All right, let's check it out.
And I changed my picture too. I couldn't change the head part, so I had to change my picture.
Okay, no worries. You have to adapt sometimes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, awesome. What is something you've dreamt of doing? So this is something you just captured from the 50 engagement questions I'm gathering, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yay. Okay, cool.
And then I commented on my own thing, or we're not supposed to do that.
No, you can do that.
Okay.
You can put in here, you can go back and edit it and say, see my response in comments below.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's close up the night. What I would like you to do this week is commit to 3 to 4 posts a week, sharing your 2 pathways and nothing more. I know, Linda, you want to do wellness as well, and so do I. So as we move into the end of the year, probably in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to transition my travel to wellness only. Because what does everybody want to do at the end of the year, beginning of the new year? They want to get in shape, right? So we have a
Yep.
lot of wellness line products coming out, and I'm going to promote those through that and the business opportunity. Then guess what? I'm going to stay like that for 90 days, because when I move into March, I'm going to show that we're going to Dubai, and I'm going to change it to travel again. Because by the end of March, people are out of the fitness phase usually, and they're not really worried about their health anymore. Okay. But I want you to stick with only the 2 pathways, because here's what happens is if you put too much out there, people don't know what you're up to and they don't ask the question.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's why it's important that you only stick to the 2 pathways. There are ways to incorporate, like I mentioned earlier, If I do want to talk about showing my wellness products, but not selling them, I'm selling the opportunity behind the wellness products.
Yeah.
When we go to Playbook, by the way, we're doing a team house in Dallas. Yay! So stay tuned for information on that. I will promote not going to Dallas as travel. I will promote going to Dallas as a community of people that I love being around. By the way, we also make money together. That covers our residual bills.
Gotcha.
So I'm referencing travel, but not saying, hey, meet me in Dallas, we're gonna go have fun. I'm referencing me traveling with my business and how other people could do it too. Okay? So only stick to 2 pathways at a time. Prime always prior to posting. If you forget to save your post as a draft, remember in the first hour, make sure you respond to comments to raise those algorithms. And of course, plan your week with allotted posting times. So I know, again, when I get home, I'm distracted by my family and my dog. So first thing I do when I'm done with my workout is make a post at the gym, or lately I've been doing it in the car. Okay. Don't get caught up in the scrolling. It's very easy to lose your time and get caught in that. So if you find yourself scrolling, just say stop, get back to work. Okay. You are on social media to build your business, not scroll. If you want some additional training, there's really great content, Linda, at melanielevitz.com. You have access to the 1.0 challenge, which was a 90-day challenge. And I had a business partner at the time who has over 20 years of marketing experience, and she brings a lot of insight and wisdom. So you have access to that for throughout your challenge, as well as an additional 45 days after your challenge is over, after the 8 weeks. So I give you plenty of time. Okay. I know that you have a busy schedule now, so you shouldn't have any challenges around that because you'll have additional time afterwards. Okay?
All right. Appreciate it.
Do the work. If you're not doing it for yourself, do it for me. Linda, just so you know, my dream is to get this course into our training program so that we can teach our entire company how to properly build their business through social content creation. So the goal is to have you win at doing this, getting the results that you want, creating residual income here because you're gaining new attention through social media and closing sales through that. When you do that, I could take those numbers and say, hey, Isaac, say, hey, Eddie, say, hey, top leaders, Linda's winning here, and this program is working. So you accomplishing your goals is going to help me accomplish mine, which is to help Viago be #1 and do it through social media. All right?
That sounds good.
Yay!
Alrighty.
So commit with your partner. Is Shelly working with you? I know that she's been
I
traveling.
kind of made a big faux pas. I asked her to help me with a presentation, and it was supposed to happen last Friday, and I had the death in the family, and Shelly was the only one I didn't remember to contact and tell her it wasn't happening, and she showed up.
Oh.
And so I'm afraid I have not come across as a very reliable person.
Oh,
So,
okay. Well, I would just have the conversation with her. She's very understanding.
yeah. So
If
I
you
tried to have it with her Friday, but
okay. If
didn't go well.
she's not able to work with you as an accountability partner in this group, let me know and we can have somebody else work with you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Remember to schedule a day and time with your partner to review your content. And then also you'll see in the Facebook chat where we're sharing our content to the chat so that we can respond in there and help you get better at the content you're creating, as well as comment on your content so that your algorithms also raise up.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure you do ask us what you want us to comment on your post. And then we have an affiliate program. So anyone that you refer to this course, once they pay in full, I give you 30%. So it's a pretty decent amount, which is worth it if you're looking for some extra funds for the holidays or anything. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Are there any questions? Comments?
Nope.
All right. Have an awesome week, you guys. Happy holidays, and I will
Yeah,
see you
too.
in the chat.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.